buenas a todos, chicos, bienvenidos al canal. Yo soy Come y estamos de nuevo con el Come Deliverance. Vamos a continuar con nuestra aventura. Estábamos en la posada, ¿verdad? Sí, ¿verdad? Correcto. Acabamos de dormir y vamos a ver qué es lo que tenemos que hacer. A ver. Nos montamos en el caballo, sacamos el mapa y nos dice que tenemos que seguir el rastro de Ediondo, ¿vale? Sí, estábamos haciendo esa misión concretamente también. Y esto, ir a buscar la corona ornamentada. Ah, vale, esto es para los de aquí. Asignador de misiones. Este es el comprar vino. Y eso es lo que me falta, vale. Vamos a terminar lo de Ediondo y luego iremos a hacer la secundaria, ¿vale? A ver. Se supone que tiene que estar por aquí cerca. Bueno, en toda esta zona ya me dice que puede estar, ¿vale? A ver si podemos encontrar aquí a alguien a quien preguntar. A ver, esta muchacha parece buena gente. A ver qué me dice. Oye, tú. ¡Ey! ¡Ey! ¡Eh! Coña, espérate un momento, no te tires para allá, porque si no, si te piras no te puedo hablar. Bien, Ediondo, por favor.
They call Riki.
Jesus! Who wouldn't know Hinek?
Hinek?
That's his real name. I doubt he likes his nickname much.
No, I don't suppose he would. Where would I find him?
Try his folks' house, if you have the nerves for it. The old tanner's a grouchy sod.
Vale.
Why do they call him Riki anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
Vale.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
Ajá.
So why don't people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own affairs, though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
Vale.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing.
Vale. Estupendo, pues entonces ya está. Gracias. Tendremos que ir a hablar con la moza de los baños esa, que dice que está... Hablar con el padre, no, aquí. Primeramente. A ver, aquí hay un sitio por descubrir. Creo que me marcaba un sitio por descubrir. Vale, el panadero. Estupendo. Vale, gracias. Y por aquí hay que ir al curtidor que estaba en este lado, creo. A ver. No, la de los baños, perdón. La de los baños está ahí abajo. A ver, por aquí. Efectivamente. Vamos a ponernos aquí. Y vamos a ver si localizamos a la muchacha. Tú, párate. Tú, ¿quién eres? Propietaria de los baños, no. Tú, lugareño, no. Lugareña. ¿Dónde estará la susodicha? Tú no, nada, tú lugareño. Vamos a hablar con la propietaria. O, a ver, ¿tú qué? ¿Tú ahora? ¿Tú qué? No, lugareña. Vamos a hablar con la propietaria y a ver qué luego nos dice. No, a ver, hablamos de negocio. ¿Qué tienen? Vale, pociones, ser redentor, pociones y vendaje de casi todo tipo. El de caléndula, el que me hace falta a mí, ¿o no? Sí, este es el que cura. Este me gusta. Pero yo puedo venderle nada, prácticamente nada. Así que no. Pues no me deja hablar con quien yo quiero hablar, ¿eh? A ver si la localizáramos por aquí. Hola. Yo, por aquí no. ¿Aquí puede ser? Mírala, aquí está. Adela, ven acá para acá. Ediondo.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
Eso es
I just
asunto
wanted to
vuestro.
ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
So what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
Más
Maybe
tarde,
next
ahora
episode.
mismo.
Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Ask away then.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
He goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, cumans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh really? Then what does he do there? I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
I really don't know what
Chloe.
you want from me. So Hinek is a bit odd and sometimes he goes off into the woods. So what?
When did you last see him?
A few days ago, he came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
Ajá. O sea, habló de que se había encargado al otro, al Lubo, y que el dinero tal, ¿no? Vamos a ver si
What
nos
did he
dice
say
algo más
about
del
money?
dinero.
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
Ajá. ¿Habéis buscado
Did
el
you go there for a
dinero?
look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand.
¿Dónde
Did
está
he tell you
escondido?
exactly
Venga,
where he
suéltalo
did
ya.
it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
Vale. A ver,
Is
nadie
it
más
true?
quería acostarse con él.
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
I heard they
Dicho algo
don't like him
diferente.
because he keeps company with villains.
True enough. But they didn't like him before that either. Or me. They're closed-minded yokels. Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you.
No, nothing. Maybe Hinnock thinks differently. But that's how it goes.
Vale.
Another thing about the money,
What is it?
No, aquí ya no tenemos nada.
where can I find Hinnock?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
A ver si soy capaz de... Venga, vamos a decirle esto.
Look, Hinnock's my friend and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
So Hinnock is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
Vale.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is. I only know when he came back, he usually came to see me.
I see. Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Vale.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure.
Tiene toda la lógica, vamos. ¿Cómo sabías que había
How
ido
did
al
you know he'd
bosque?
been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Vale. Pues yo creo que ya contigo he terminado. Me has dicho bastante.
God
Así
bless.
que... A ver. ¿Tengo hambre? Sí, tengo hambre. Comamos. Comemos. Y 77. No puedo volver a comer, ¿no? No. Pues nada. A ver, tenemos varias cosas
What's
que...
going on out there?
¿Qué ha pasado aquí? Nada,
Hey,
¿no?
is someone there?
Venga, sí. Tenemos varias historias abiertas ahora mismo, varias partes.
What is it you want?
A ver. ¿Dónde está mi caballo? Aquí. Nos vamos a montar en el caballo y vamos a intentar aclararnos a nosotros. Mapa. A ver, tenemos que... Ediondo le vendía la carne aquí al posadero. Debería ir a comprobarlo. Que aquí tenemos esto y aquí tenemos la de las reservas de ediondo, que también tenemos que ir a hacerlo. Y aquí seguir el rastro de ediondo, ¿vale? Vale, pues ya que estoy aquí vamos a ir primeramente al posadero, que tiene que estar muy cerca. Vamos, tan cerca como que aquí al lado, en teoría. Este es el posadero. Vamos a hablar con él. Aquí tu amigo, tu colega. Hola. A ver qué me cuenta este.
My respects to you, sir.
Ediondo.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
Then ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
Vale.
About the goods,
Vamos a
Ricky,
hacer...
What about it?
Well, supposing I settle the account for him and you stop dodging my questions and tell me what I want to know.
I suppose that would be all right.
How much is it?
Before he vanished, I paid him in advance for 5 heirs.
All right, done. When I
Vale.
bring them to you,
Tiene que
you'll
traiga
tell me what I want
5
to know.
liebres.
Deal.
Vale, pues entonces salgamos de aquí. Voy a entrar, voy a comer. Que yo sé que esta gente tiene comidita por aquí. Tiene comida, sí. Comamos aquí. Aprovechamos. Siento, me he puesto un poquito cerdo, pero no pasa nada. Estupendo. Vamos a full de comida. Necesitamos 5 liebres. Como tengo que ir ahora en búsqueda de esto y me da igual. Vamos a hacer primeramente el del padre, sería lo suyo. Uy, ahí por aquí. Primeramente deberíamos de hacer lo del padre. Y luego la de seguir el rastro de ediondo. ¿Tú qué? ¿Tú qué harás? Vamos primeramente a hacer eso que he dicho. Por aquí. Ups. A ver, el curtidor está aquí. ¿No? ¿Tú no eres el curtidor? Eso, yo creo que sí, ¿no?
What the hell was
Venga,
that?
bajémonos. Curtidor. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Good day to you.
Muy bien.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Have you ever heard of him?
Sure. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hinek.
Ah, you wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Vale. Vamos a decirle... Vamos a decirle
Your
esto
son is about to get
primeramente.
into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's always up to his ears in it.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right.
Vale.
He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you.
Vale. Vamos a
Don't you
ver.
have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
Ujú.
He had
Vamos a
money
ver.
because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right, I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinnick never told me nothing.
Bloody hell.
So,
Start using your head or I'll never find Hinnick. How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
vale. Hombre, ya es algo. Vale, finalizamos en el de este. Y ahora hay que buscar esta de aquí. Una reserva de oro que tenía aquí el amigo. Esto es fácil. Una reserva de oro, pero claro, ¿y dónde puede estar la reserva de oro? Averigua. No. ¿Qué le pasa a ti? ¿Quieres algo? Me parece a mí que hasta que no encuentre a Ediondo no voy a poder encontrar lo de la reserva. Porque... demasiado complicado, creo yo. Así porque sí, encontrarlo. A ver, vamos a echarle un ojo por aquí. Por si... No, sentarse, ¿no? Gracias. Fuera. Tocas piedras. No. Va. Vamos a hacer lo que estábamos averiguando. Luego vendremos a buscar más detenidamente, porque ahora mismo no veo nada que me llame la atención sobre que pueda haber aquí algo escondido. Vale. Por tanto, ahora hay que venir aquí. No, ahí no. ¿Dónde hay que ir? Puf. De campamento de leñadores. Vale, seguir el rastro de Ediondo. Hay que venir hasta ahí. Vamos a coger el caballo.
What was that?
Que sí, pesado.
Damn!
Pues no te metas por medio. Que no me toca las narices. A ver. Hola, perrete. Si vengo aquí. Podría ser lo de viaje rápido. Pasa que me tira por aquí arriba en vez de atrachar por aquí. No sé si es que no tiene esto enganche. Puede ser. Vale. Entonces yo ahora quiero venir hasta ahí. Usase. Debería de tirar por aquí, ¿no? Sí, todo el resto. Pues venga, para allá que vamos. A ver si conseguimos encontrar al ediondo este. Y una vez que lo consigamos, a ver, hay que coger este camino. Esto es... ¿Eso qué es? Eso no es nada. Venga, vamos a ver. Y una vez que encontremos eso, tengo... Uy, lo de las liebres, espérate. Ahí tengo 2 liebres para intentarlo. Eso no son liebres, tío. Esos son ciervos, coño. Digo, jolín, qué grandes, ¿no? Vale. Pero no me voy a poner a cazar, porque lo mismo cuando encuentre aquí al amigo, ya tiene la caza preparada, así que... A ver. Madero, vamos a hablar contigo mismamente. Yo creo que dará igual, uno que
Good
otro.
health to you.
Muy bien. Vamos a ver.
So you know this Hinnock. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around Tanners, and that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
Vale, se mezcla de mala gente. A ver, ¿cómo es su
What can you tell
padre?
me
¿Qué
about the old
pasa?
courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Vale.
Why do they call Hinnock
Esto ya me lo
Riki
habían
anyway?
dicho, pero bueno.
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
True enough. But not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinnick's nature is no sweeter than his smell.
Ajá, vale.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Tan mala reputación, vamos a ver.
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone, and then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Rattay for thieving, and in Neuhof he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
Vale.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him. He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Sí, eso ya lo sabíamos. Vale, pues este no me ha dicho un carajo. Y de hecho no se me ha quitado esto, así que tengo que preguntarle a otro. Maderero. Tú, despierta.
No!
Y yo.
Off! Let me sleep.
Cago en 10. Vamos a probar con este, a ver. Pero yo creo que al fresón ese es el que tengo que preguntarle.
Good health to you.
Oh, qué cara tiene este, a ver.
I'm looking for Hinnock, the courier's son. I hear he sometimes comes here. Have you seen him?
He comes here, but I haven't seen him for a while. Ask Raspberry. He knows him better.
Who's Raspberry?
Ah, ya sabía yo.
You'll spot him easy enough. His face is red as a raspberry.
Vale. Me lo imagina. Bueno, espérate. ¿Puedo hablar contigo sobre algo más de ediondo?
I'm looking for Hinnock, the courier's son. I hear he sometimes comes here. Have you seen him?
Vale, este
Aye.
sí.
Who's Raspberry?
You'll spot.
Vale, ese es el diálogo, ¿no? Pues ya está. Entonces hay que despertar al fresón de la nariz de este, que me va a hacer caso, quiera o no quiera. Y yo.
Why are you waking me? Go away!
¿Te voy a tener que pegar o qué? ¡Tú!
Shit! Sod off!
Pero bueno, ¿qué? ¿Que no te has levantado todavía? ¡Venga, hombre!
Are you serious?
Fresón. Mira para afuera. Hola. Y yo estoy intentando hablar contigo, no sé si te has dado cuenta. Gracias.
Good health to you.
Vale,
Your
vamos
mates
a
say
ver.
you know Hinnock, the courier's son.
Reeky. Aye, he shows up here sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm trying to find him.
Good luck then.
A ver,
What
buena
do you mean?
suerte, ¿por qué?
Reeky is like some bloody hedgehog, always creeping around in the woods. And just as prickly.
So you see him there often?
More like we don't see him.
Has he been here recently?
A few days ago. He came by in the evening, well into his cups. He might have fallen somewhere and broken his neck for all I know.
So he went into the woods?
Aye, like always.
How do you
A
know?
ver.
We worked together building a mill by Yanovitz, and then he vanished. A year later I came here to work, and lo and behold, there's Reeky.
Vale.
Do you know what he gets up to in the woods?
What do you reckon? Making money. It's no secret he goes poaching.
You're speaking as if that's perfectly legal.
No, no, that's not allowed. I know. I mean, I think he might be poaching. But maybe he's gathering firewood. No way for me to know. right?
Firewood.
Sí,
Of course.
sí, claro.
About
Ah,
Hinnock.
no.
Aye?
Vamos a ver. El escondite.
I hear Reeky has a hideout in the woods somewhere. Do you know where it is?
Aye, I think I was there once.
You think? What does that mean? Either you were there or you weren't.
Well, once me and Hinnock had a bit of a drink together here, and we ran out of ale. Hinnock said he had some stashed away in the woods, so off we went.
But do you remember anything about it? The direction or which path you took?
Aye, I can tell you exactly. We went from the edge of the camp here along the path down to the creek. A little upstream, there's a fallen tree bridging the water. We went across it to the other side, then we went uphill to a big boulder. You have to listen carefully there.
Why?
There's a spring nearby. Someone put a kind of little mill wheel on the stream below it. You can hear it going clap, clap, clap all day and night.
Uh-huh.
Once you find it, you go around the spring and nearby you'll see a clearing. That's where Hinnock's hideout is. It's an old mine gallery or cave.
Vale. Pues por fin ya me han dicho más o menos dónde está. Vamos a ver. Pongamos el mapa. Y es más o menos... A ver. Yo diría que era por aquí. O es que no me lo marca siquiera. Bueno, pues como no me lo marca en teoría, vamos a hacerlo a pelo. A ver, dice, tenemos que bajar por el sendero que lleva al río. Que, si no me equivoco, a ver, con el caballo por aquí es complicado. Pero yo creo que está por aquí, ¿no? Vale. Este es el sendero que lleva al río. Bueno, el arroyo más bien. Y ahora lo que no tengo claro es si hay que seguir hacia abajo o hacia arriba. Yo creo que será hacia abajo. ¿Será ahí? No creo, ¿no? A ver, dice entonces que sigamos el arroyo hasta un tronco caído que sirve como puente. Puede ser ese. Vale. Ajá, pues así va a ser eso, lo que hemos encontrado. Rotado por el tronco, luego subir la colina hasta llegar a una gran roca. Seguimos subiendo. Seguimos subiendo. Seguimos subiendo. Una gran roca por aquí. No veo. Pero sí que me marcaba a mí esto. Por aquí. A ver si va a ser por allí. Por mirar que no quede. Hay que seguir hasta una gran roca. Esta cueva, por ejemplo. Jeje, ya lo he hecho todo el tirón, mira tú qué bien. Vale, bajemos aquí. Aquí está nuestro colega. A ver, ediondo. Entremos por aquí y que a ver qué es lo que nos encontramos. Voy a sacar la espada y todo. Bueno. Mal asunto.
Jesus Christ. What am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you've no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Huh. Then who are you?
Vale. Oh, he venido en nombre de Sir Rexing.
I come here in the name of Sir Radzik Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lipo. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you better come clean, all right?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs then, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof.
They told us to keep watch on the courtyard. Well, they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking, I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Ajá. Vamos a ver. La banda de Tapón sería lo suyo. ¿Conocéis a alguno de los hombres?
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Vale, ¿dónde está ese campamento?
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Vale. Vuestra banda.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy. I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Vale. El que puso en contacto con Tapón era Pío, en teoría, ¿no?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. Well, that was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then. Nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Vale, ¿dónde están
Where
Timmy
did
y
the rest
Pío?
of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Vale. Esto averiguado. El ataque a Neuhof. Vamos a ver.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. Knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
Vale.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so we'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion.
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
Vale. Entonces, esto listo. Y de aquí entonces por ahora basta.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well,
Hey, over here!
Vale, pues esto se pone interesante, chicos.
Oh shit. Runs people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck.
At least they don't know I'm here. The two of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
A ver si puedo coger el caballo. Si puedo coger el caballo me los cargo sin problema.
What's going on?
Ah, eso ya no puedo buscarlo.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Venga, saca escudo. Coño. Mierda. Han conseguido echar... Hostia. Para, que me habéis dado candela. Y el otro me está pegando flechazos, así que... ¿por qué estoy volando? Hola. Me gustaría saber por qué coño estoy volando. Megabús de los infiernos. No mola, tío. Además estoy quieto y me sigo moviendo. Qué fuerte. A ver, va. ¿Y si me saco el de las flechas? ¿Podré pegarle a qué? ¿Tú quién eres? Ah, ¿tú ya te has rendido? Toma. A tu casa. Coño, pero si está hediondo. Tío. Mierda del bug. Anda, coño. Y esta gente, averigua tú dónde cojones está ahora. Genial.
What's going on there? What's that? Hey, who's there?
A ver.
Answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. What's up? Shit yourself?
Toma.
Bring it up.
Toma. Oye, no está tan mal. ¡Ey! He fallado. Toma. A tu casa. Pero vamos, me he cargado de hondo, eso no me mola. Eso no me ha molado. Pues hombre, no puedo cargarme al otro así porque sí, tío. Es que habéis salido volando, eso no mola. Eso no está bien. Los bugs, como se suele decir, no... Hombre, si me hubiese dado cuenta, vale, aquí tenemos este. Voy a sacar esto, me voy a cachar.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Entertainment.
Uy.
Great. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Tía, qué leñazo me ha dado. Toma. Uy, que me he caído, coño.
You get what's for.
A ver. ¡Ah! Quita, quita. Quita, hombre. ¡Corre! Que te revientan. Vale, muy bien. Es por ahí ya, hombre. Toma. Joder. No. Tío, que leñazo me ha dado este también.
Show what you're made of.
Toma.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Coño. No, me voy a morir. Bueno, tenía que haber sacado ya lo otro. Ya está.
What's the matter? Come on.
¡Ah! Oye, pero con las flechas no está tan mal, ¿eh? Se puede averiguar, se puede averiguar. Vamos a ver. Vamos a cargar partida, la vamos a hacer aquí. Saco flecha. Me ha gustado la idea, me ha gustado la idea.
Who's there? Hey, what are you two?
Joder,
Well, I
he
never
fallado.
place at the wrong turns up willingly for the slaughter.
No,
Is that the best you can do?
esa por ahí.
You'll get one.
No. Hostia. Corre, 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 corre. Corre.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Toma. Coño, que he fallado. No, corre. A ver. ¡Ah! Mierda. Toma.
Come here.
¡Ah! Una más, una más. Joder. No, no, no. Ah. Es que... Si te diera la suficiente flecha. Coño. Toma. A ver. Toma. Toma. Ah. Quieto. Ah, he fallado. Venga, 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 venga. Toma.
Is that the best you can do? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Toma.
Come here.
¡Ah! Mierda. Es que el del escudo es el que más por culo me da.
Bring it on.
Porque me para la flecha.
What's the matter? Come on.
¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Ya no me quedan más flechas?
You forward?
No. Entonces hay que ponerse esto. ¡Ah!
Missed.
Es que con dos... claro, claro, con dos me revientan ahora mismo. Bueno. Cargamos partida de nuevo. Y a ver si somos esta vez capaces de hacerlo bien. Tengo que pegarle las suficientes flechas a uno de los dos para derribarlo. Vale.
What's going on there? What are you doing here?
Coño, he fallado.
Tired of life, are you?
A ver.
You'll get what's for.
Quieto. No, hombre, pero no falles. ¿Ese te ha dado?
Call that combat?
Ese sí te ha dado. Ese también. Se ha llevado a los dos. Bien, bien. Quieto. Ese me ha fallado a mí. Ese sí te ha dado. Ese también te ha dado bien. Y esa te ha dado bien también. Y esa te ha dado bien. Te he dado, 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 te he dado. Ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está. A tu casa. Vale. A ver, dame las flechas, dame todo lo que pueda pillar. Escudo pesado. Sin duda, vamos, esto me hace falta. ¿Dónde está el arma? Venga. Ahí está, perfecto. A ver. ¿Dónde está? Ediondo. Ediondo. Voy a guardar todo lo que no tenga que tener en lo alto. O incluso me pongo esto y me meto aquí en el caballo. Venga, Ediondo, ¿dónde está? Ediondo. Ajá. Vamos a cargarle.
What do we got here? Entertainment.
Toma dos leñazos, chaval. Ah. Vamos a ver si me recupero un poco.
Come here, deliver.
Ah, con que sí, con que me has tumbado, ¿no? Ah. Toma. Venga. Vale. Tío. Ah. Sí, ¿no? Muy bien. Vale, vale. Sí, ¿no? Párate, que vamos a averiguarlo. Me está reventando. ¡Oh! Me está reventando. Toma. Toma. ¿Ves tú cómo así no me revienta? ¡Ah! Toma.
I'll slaughter you.
Toma. Coño, no, mátalo, 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 mátalo. A ver, hay que ir a por él, vamos. Saca la herramienta, corre. Y el problema es que todavía me queda el arquero. Venga, que se nos escapa. He hecho un montón de ciervos. A ver si soy capaz. Y luego a ver si soy capaz de dar con donde ha soltado la espada a tu colega, ¿sabes? Joder. Ajá. Vale, ya está. Vale. Cogemos todo. Vamos a ver. Vamos a tomarnos una poción. Vamos a comer esto, aplicar. No. Una poción. A ver, todo esto hay que mandarlo al caballo. La miel hay que mandarla al caballo también. ¡Ey! No, eso no. Joder. Caballo. Cipote. Mandado lo que no tenía que mandar. Armadura, por favor. No, nada. A ver. Armadura. Vale, ya hemos terminado contigo. Así que tengo que volver donde estábamos antes. Así consigo recuperar la espada que has tirado. A ver si soy capaz de dar con el sitio. Mucha intuición tengo que tener yo para dar con el sitio. Me extrañaría mucho. De hecho, ni de coña, porque ya estoy aquí en campo abierto y no estábamos en campo abierto. Así que... a ver, gírate. Aquí. La espada, yo para mí que... hay que darla por perdida. ¿Dónde estamos? Aquí. Es donde tenemos que volver. Por tanto hay que tirarle para allá. La espada la doy por perdida ya. ¿Y esto qué es? Anda. Lugar interesante, sí señor. ¿Tú qué? ¿Tú qué haces? ¿Por qué me pegas? Anda. Sí, no te preocupes, ya vendré a buscaros. Hombre, ahora mismo no me interesa pegarme contigo, pero vamos. ¿Qué? ¿Que de verdad que vas a venir a buscarme? Toma. No, yo te averiguo bastante rápido, de hecho. ¿Dónde está tu colega? Yo no lo veo. Ahí está, otro leñazo. Ven aquí, ven. ¿Qué? A tu casa. Eso te pasa por intentar pegarme. Yo estoy pasando de ti y llegas tú a intentar aquí pegarme de mala manera. Cimitarra, cogerla. Vale. Y hombre, por supuesto, todo lo que lleve este tío en los hartos es nuestro. A ver. Tengo que limpiar el campamento. Y es que lo peor no es eso. Lo peor es que estoy haciendo esto con la otra abierta. Hay que terminar primeramente con esto. Si no, la vamos a liar. Van a matar a este. Si no me quedo trancado. Quedamos ya muy buen... Nada. Haré un corte y lo resumiré de alguna manera. Porque llevamos muchísimo rato ya de vídeo y lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí ya, ¿vale? Espero que os haya gustado. Si es así, dadle like, dejad vuestros comentarios, compartir el vídeo, suscribiros al canal. Y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo, que seguramente pegue un corte y dejaré la lucha para hacerla con vosotros, o la resumiré, no lo tengo seguro, ¿vale? Una de las dos cosas haré. Seguramente puede ser que la resuma, y así ya nos ahorramos el que se buguee o el que pasen cosas raras, ¿vale? En fin, nada más, chicos. Nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Hasta luego.